Welcome to the Big Lee and Ace Pick 6, Super Bowl 56. Let's go, Ace.
Bam. All right, boys and girls, Super Bowl 56. Cannot wait. Before we get into the episode, Big Lee,
Subscribe, like, comment, follow us on Instagram.
there's a link in the description for the merch. Support the channel. Get your merch, boys and girls. Link is in the description. We are here live at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. You know, we had our media credentials. SoFi Stadium rolled out the red carpet for us, allowed us to bring our comfy chairs. We made sure to let them know we're not filming unless we have our original chairs from day one. We had to get the U-Haul, bring those down here. They opened the red carpet and it was great. So we're here. The
Hobby helped us out, bring the chair.
Hobby's here. You know, we got the whole team here. Nice breeze going on right now at SoFi. As you guys can see, they got the big lake in the back.
It's even people walking over there.
Yeah, there's a lot of commotion going on. People are checking out the stadium. A lot of people are in town for that.
I can't believe we bumped into fans too. That was great.
A lot of fans. I mean, those two guys
of our channel.
Oh, a few of those guys. I can't believe those guys recognize you, Big Ree.
Yeah.
You had your hood on when we were walking up, but you know that's the name of the game, and so I am absolutely pumped. I think we got an hour slot here. We're gonna keep it around 30 minutes today, but you know, before the, you know, I know SoFi's got a lot of people trying to shoot in front of it.
Exactly,
so
yeah, they said we gotta be out of here in an hour.
Yeah, so we'll make sure to get that. Let's get into a quick recap of last week. Let's start with the Rams game. I mean, they won 2017 against the Whiners. And what's your thought, Big Ree?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't looking good, but I told all you guys, we watched the game together. It was great, along with Z-Ball, the Niners fan, and his friend, I'm not going to mention the name, and Javi, he's a big Rams fan
Javi showed up,
and
Z-Ball, you know, the big Niners fan, invited us over for the game. Niners
they were looking good. It was 17-7
going into the fourth, and then
just turned around,
and the Rams, you know, they did what they needed to do, and now they're going to be in Super Bowl 56. Technically, they're not the home team, which is a bunch of crap, but they are, you know, at home at SoFi Stadium, and so look, it was not a sexy win, but they got it done. And then, you know, let's talk about the other games. Cincinnati Bengals upsetting the Kansas City Chiefs 27-24. What's your thought, Big Ree?
Yeah, this one was 21-3, and I didn't turn it on. And then, like I said, I wouldn't. I thought it was going to be a blowout. I was like, yeah. And then, like, my friends are messaging me at the tie game. I'm like, what are you talking about? And then this thing, and I was like, oh, my God, wow.
Yeah, I mean, I watched the entire game. It was 21-3. I'm like, this is what I expected. Complete blowout by KC. They should win easily. They did, in my opinion, mess up at the end of the second quarter when they decided.
Yeah, I was going to.
Mahomes threw a stupid pass there to Hill. And he knew, I mean, there was a chance he gets in, but...
That's partially on Andy Reid, too, because you got to take the 3.
I think you've got to take the 3. I get that, you get the points and you want a touchdown, but really, what's the big difference of being up, you know, 28-3 instead of 24-3? You get that, you know,
I think it was 10,
24, you know, 24-10 or 28-10. Be up by 2 touchdowns, go into the half, and after that, they just... Bro, there was a doozy after that. If you really look, Chiefs didn't even have a play over 9 yards until the final drive.
Yeah.
Until that final drive when they scored the field goal. And, I mean, credit to Cincinnati. They made some adjustments.
Yeah, but Mahomes also deserves some shit talk here.
For sure, 100%. That guy,
none of the media is.
8 for 18, 55 yards, 0 TDs, interception in the second half. That guy, I mean... I think you got to blame Mahomes 100%.
He had his chance in overtime, too. They won the coin toss.
They won the coin toss, and, you know...
And then he threw the interception.
He threw the interception. You know, he kind of forced that throw, but at the same time, this is another Cincinnati, you know, city of Cincinnati, lucky bounce and got right into that guy, the defender's hand.
But he almost threw the other one, too, right on the previous.
I know what you're talking about, but still... I mean, Cincinnati got lucky with that interception. I mean, it literally bounced off that phone and was right there. Like, it just... That happened two weeks in a row. But look,
so you're saying Cincinnati's lucky to be here?
100%. I mean, that's an understatement.
Sorry, Drew.
Understatement that Cincinnati's lucky to be here. But I think the big losers here are all the NFL fans. I don't think everybody wanted to see Kansas City and the Rams in SoFi Stadium. I think because Kansas City didn't make it, prices dropped 25% on the tickets.
Yeah, easily, 100%.
I mean, and so for for Bengal fans that are traveling to Los Angeles, you guys saved out and were able to get into the stadium a little bit cheaper.
I don't think they saved out because now they have to travel there. If they lost, they wouldn't have to travel.
Yeah, that's true. But what is it? A ticket from Cincy, $300? You know, but you're saving $1,500 on the ticket for sure. Tickets were $1,600 to get into the building before fees prior to that Sunday. Yeah. So, look, I mean, I think everybody, all the people are rooting for the underdog, Cincinnati. We're from LA, and so you guys all know who we're rooting for. And we already know who's gonna, really pounce on these Bengals. But look, it should be, I think my final thoughts before we get into this is like, look, Cincinnati. I don't know what there's much to say about, the city of Cincinnati in general.
Yeah, even Joe Burrow said there's nothing to do in Cincinnati. Everyone knows. I've never been to Cincinnati, and I never want to go to Cincinnati.
There's not much going on over there.
Sorry, Drew.
I know there's some
it too.
grilled cheese place called Tom and Cheese that I want to check out that I saw on Shark Tank, but I don't know what else is going on in Cincinnati.
Yeah, there ain't shit going on in Cincinnati.
Haven't had a Super Bowl win and playoff win in 31 years. They got 3 this year. And so, congratulations. And so, at least, if they can somehow, a miracle, pull out this upset against the Rams, like, good for them, And so, but look, let's get to what really matters here, Big Ree. The Super Bowl food talk. Everybody, whether you're a big football fan or not, you're probably going to be going to some Super Bowl party. Yeah. If you're not going to a party, you're inviting some friends over and having some food. And if you're not inviting anybody over, you didn't get invited anywhere, you're definitely ordering some Grubhub or picking up some pizza, some wings, and having a spread. And you're watching the game. And you're watching the game. There's this, we'll get into the halftime show as well. But what are you looking forward to, Big Ree, on the food spread? Because Big Ree, we're gonna have our own party. Big Ree is gonna be there.
I'm ready to eat some freaking wings and pizza for sure.
For sure, the wings. I haven't had wings in a minute. I know
either.
We usually have. What's your favorite wing, Big Ree? What's your favorite?
I don't know. We get it. It depends where we get it from.
I don't know where we're getting it from this year. It's not finalized, but big lemon pepper fan.
Yeah, that's all.
Gotta go with the original buffalo. That's
Yeah, that's like the regular, like cheese pizza. It's like
yeah, you gotta have the regular Korean barbecue, which is pretty.
Ribs? Oh yeah.
Oh no, we're talking about the wings right now. We'll get into the ribs, but the Korean barbecue wings are fire, bro. Those are fire. Underestimated is the mango habanero, but those can be a little bit spicy.
Kick. They have that kick.
They do have a kick, so if you can handle it, those are good. So, gotta have wings. We're not just gonna have pizza, Big Ree. We're not just having pizza. You have pizza all the time. We're having gourmet pizza, bro.
Hell yeah.
Gourmet. We're getting I think the Buffalo Ranch. We're gonna get the Supreme. I mean, the brisket, smoked brisket pizza.
What about the asada?
I don't know if we're doing asada this year, but if we get on the carne asada, then if we get on some extra cheese, so we're definitely getting on a bunch. And then we got the gourmet veggies. There's always some vegetarians that decide to show up.
Yeah, we get that Round Table. You cannot beat Round Table.
Round Table's gourmet veggie, underrated, can never go wrong, always consistent. I don't know if they have Round Table everywhere, but Round Table.
So I heard there is a Skyline Chill in Cincinnati, so something like that.
Skyline Chill? What is that?
So Skyline Chill, Cincy.
Oh, okay. So they got some tourist attractions over there.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I know there's gonna be.
I heard it's food.
Okay, well, if there's food, then let's look that up. When we make our trip
Skyline Chili.
When we make our trip to Cincinnati, we're gonna definitely go check out that, and But like I said, the food spread is going to be unbelievable.
Yeah.
We're going to have the short ribs. So we're going to have Korean barbecue and hickory smoked. Yeah. We always have that. There's always someone that brings pasta every year.
Yeah.
We got the sliders. We got
So it's gonna be like 2020 all over.
It's gonna be 2020 all over again.
Wow.
We've been waiting 2 years. We deserve to treat ourselves. Obviously, the appetizers, we always got the I think 3 different kinds of chips. We got the queso dip, 2 kinds of salsas, and the guac.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be unreal. Maybe potentially some ceviche this year. I don't know.
Z-Ball said he's making something. I asked him today. He's like, I can't tell you.
Okay, well I cannot wait for Z-Ball to, make some.
And we haven't even got to dessert yet, bro.
Yeah, we'll get into dessert. So what else is on there on the actual food? We're missing something. There's something we're missing here. The wings, pizza, the Korean short ribs, the sliders. There's something we're missing. Was that kind of someone bring them last time? Some item with some meat and some chicken and some little like baked kind of pastry.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
That's what we're missing. So I was looking at the pictures from the spread last week, in 2020.
2 years.
So it's gonna be great. Cannot wait. Eating. When did you get into the actual food? Because I'm pretty big on making sure I eat enough appetizers, like the chips and dips, through the first quarter.
I don't go hard on the appetizers. I'll eat some, but like,
you go straight to the food.
Yeah, like
I don't get into the food until the second quarter. That's just my rule.
I mean, I want all the I let everyone else go first, then all the food is left for me because everyone else doesn't eat as much as Big Reed.
That's fair, but I'm just like there's nothing better. I mean, wings are great. Pizza is great, but there's nothing better than having that bowl of chips right there, the dip, and you're just dipping the queso or the salsa and watching during the first quarter. It's like you're warming yourself up.
We're probably gonna have some fresh lemonade too.
Fresh lemonade. There's going to be a lot of drinks, boys and girls. We go big. That's one thing about me and Big Ree. We go big on our Super Bowl party. So
if you guys really, really want, we need 10 comments and I'll go Instagram live. To go Instagram live.
So we need 10 comments. People are saying go Instagram live at the party. All right. Big Reese said he's gonna do it, so let's get into. I know some people were DMing us about they're gonna be in town during Super Bowl weekend. Some are actually going to the Super Bowl, saved up to go and spend $6,000 on a ticket. If you're in town in LA for Super Bowls, they got Super Bowl and they got the Fan Fest going on at the convention center. I think it's like $40 to get in, 20 if you take the metro or whatever. Yeah. And so if you're in town, hit us up. Me and Big Ree maybe be willing to meet some people up on the Saturday before. And so we'll let you guys know where we're going to be at, and you guys can meet up and we can enjoy some food or, lunch or dinner. So that's going to be on Saturday the 12th. So that's the day we're going to set aside a few hours if people want to meet up, and we'll hang out with the viewers, and it should be a good meet and greet in our hometown of Los Angeles, California. The dessert. So what are you looking for? What's in the dessert? I know we always have 24 donuts. Someone always brings the donuts. What else? We got the ice cream and ice cream bars. Ice cream bars and ice cream. Yeah. I know someone always brings some kind of some pie. So we have the a la mode. Yeah. But I was trying to think, what can we add this year to the first of all, to the dessert? Is there anything you think we can add?
I don't know. I'll have to think about that.
I mean, you can't add funnel cakes. Maybe churros? Yeah. Someone brings some churros. I know we had Portos last, but I don't know. Portos is okay, but if we can get some churros, that'd be pretty sick.
But the thing with churros, it's not good unless it's fresh.
That is true. That's a very good point, Big Green. I don't think we're going to be able to get a vendor to make them fresh on site. On another party, maybe, but during Super Bowl, that's going to be tough. But I might be down for that if we can get someone to do the double. Woohoo! What if we add a taco vendor and the churros? So if we can get someone that can make the tacos and the churros right outside.
That would be fire.
Bro, I'm down for that.
Z-Ball loves tacos.
I'm thinking we could get a taco vendor and some churro vendor for maybe 2 hours. Get them in there for maybe $500, $600, $700. What do you think?
Maybe.
We need to look into that.
Yeah.
I know, it's just Super Bowl. If it wasn't Super Bowl, I'm sure we could get it done, but that could be a nice addition for both the desserts and the entrees. Yeah. Taco vendor along with the churros. That's a double win.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, I'm so pumped about that. I have a card for somebody that I got.
Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah, I have that card. Might have to make the call.
Yeah.
So, even though my Espanol is not great. It's decent, so I might be able to get through the conversation. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to get somebody to help me out.
Yeah.
Because I know that guy, he's Spanish only, but I think I can get through the conversation. Maybe between my skill set and Google Translate, Translate, we could get through that. But we're gonna look into that.
Yeah,
that could be the win. If we can get that, we're done. We have everything. Yeah. So can't wait. It's gonna be or what are you gonna? I know. Are you gonna go on your traditional hike on Super Bowl morning?
I don't know. It's up to Z-Ball
and the rest of your crew. But look, dude. I mean, if you're gonna eat a lot, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah. So you're hedging it. So
burn a bunch of calories, get that workout in, so you can feel a little bit better. You're not gonna feel great, but you're gonna feel better when you go to town. So I'm going to town. I'm going to town on Super Bowl. There's no diet. There's no nothing. I'm going to town.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have probably 2 orders, 2 different chips and dip at the beginning of before pregame, and then in the game, and then food, and then.
So now let's get to the halftime show.
Let's get into the halftime show. I heard they're gonna have all the LA guys. Well, Eminem's not really from LA, but you got Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg. Was Mary J. Blige coming in there?
I think Kendrick Lamar.
It's gonna be so sick. I was hoping we were talking about that.
There's gonna have a surprise guest.
There's got to be a surprise guest. I hope.
Like a given.
So we'll see, man. But it's gonna be legit, dude. Hopefully, like they do. Someone is saying they're hoping for a Tupac hologram.
Yeah.
That'd be sick,
One of our
dude.
friends was saying that.
California love. So it's gonna be sick, dude. I cannot wait.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great. So that's going to be great. Let's get into the giveaway. So we're doing a Super Bowl giveaway, boys and girls. Big Ree, let's tell them about the prizes for the giveaway.
All right, so first place is $50. You have the option of to get Venmo or Amazon gift card. Second place is $25 via Venmo or Amazon gift card. And third place is a T-shirt, anyone on our Amazon account, or 3 or 4 boxes of Girl Scout cookies. And if you get the Girl Scout cookies, it's only for U.S. residents.
I agree, Big Reeves. Last year we had the giveaway and Girl Scout cookies. Somebody won the Girl Scout cookies, and we had to end up paying $40 or something for shipping to our fan base up north in Canada, more than the cost of the actual cookies. So Big Ree is putting the foot down. You have to live in the U.S. to get the.
Or you can just pay the shipping.
Oh, we'll figure it out. But yeah, let's hopefully the winner decides to go with the merch, or we'll see. But those Girl Scout cookies are fire. You got the Samoas and those Thin Mints. So
I was having the Dosi-Dos today. Those are pretty dang.
Those are pretty dang.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't.
I heard there's a new flavor. I haven't tried it. You can't even order it online. You have to get it in person.
Oh, it's in person only. The new flavor. I don't know. There hasn't been a new flavor that's impressed me yet, to be honest. It's so. I mean, I always stick to the original, the Samoas and the Thin Mints.
Can't go wrong with those. Yeah.
I advise whoever wins third place, go big on those cookies.
Yeah.
You're not gonna win. You have 4 boxes of those.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a steal. So in order to participate in the giveaway, Super Bowl giveaway contest, this is what you have to do, boys and girls. You have to subscribe. You have to be a subscriber to our channel.
And we know.
We'll look in the analytics. Whoever ends up winning, if you're a subscriber, you have to like the video, and you have to follow us on Instagram. So that's first, just to be eligible. And then this is how you're gonna win. You have to comment in this video, and we'll have I'll put my comments of my guests, and then you guys just reply to those. Anyhow, comment. First thing you have to do is, who do you think is going to win the game? Second, what is going to be the win margin? So if I think the Rams are going to win 31-28, I'm going to put Rams by 3 points. The win margin is 3 points. Then you have to put the total points scored. So if you think Rams are winning 31-28, the total points scored is 59 there, boys. So 31-28. And then the fourth thing, this is for tie-breaking purposes, the longest pass play in the game by either quarterback. Doesn't need to be a touchdown, just longest pass play. So if you think Joe Burrow is going to throw an 80-yard pass to Jamar Chase, then 80 yards you'll put. And so you have to put those 4 things comment those 4 different items in the comments. And the cutoff for the entry is 3:15 Pacific time on February 13th, game of the Super Day of the Super Bowl.
We know the times. Don't try to pull this shit where you edit your shit we can see.
No, everything will get screenshotted at 3:15, and so that's it. We'll finalize all the entries, and that's it. There's going to be no more entries accepted after 3:15, so it's going to be a good one. Get some extra juice. Try to win the giveaway. And so, anything else you want to say, Big Reed?
That's it.
Let's get into the Super Bowl 56. Here we go, boys and girls. Aquí vamos, chicos y chicas. Let's go. February 13th, Sunday. Game at 3:30 p.m. Pacific time. Live from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Inglewood, always up to no good. We got the Los Angeles Rams representing the NFC versus the Cincinnati Bengals representing the AFC. The Rams are a 4.5-point favorite. The total points here are set at 48.5. The Rams are 100 minus 195 on the money line, meaning if you put a $100 bet on the Rams just to win the game, you would win $51.28. Cincinnati Bengals plus 170. So if you put $100 on the Bengals, you're going to win $170. All right, the Rams coming off a 20-17 win versus the 49ers. They outgained the 49ers 396-282. And they outgained them in first downs 25-16. They were down 17-7 going into the fourth, and they ended up coming back and winning. They've won 8 of their last 9 games after a 3-game losing streak. And then we got the Bengals coming off a 27-24 overtime win versus Kansas City. They were down 21-3 with a few minutes left in the second quarter. Then went on a 24-3, outscored the Chiefs 24-3 to win the game. They held Patrick Mahomes in the second half, 8 out of 18, 55 yards, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception. And like I said earlier, the Chiefs did not have a play over 9 yards in the second half until that last drive. Bengals have won 6 of their last 7. If you don't count the last game of the season where they rested their starters, they've on a 6-game winning streak. All right, Big Reed, what do you think here?
Yeah, this one, it can go pretty much either way. I mean, I counted out Joe Burrow literally every game throughout so I feel bad. I don't know. I was pretty impressed with the Bengals last week, so this can really go either way, but I have to support the home team and go with the home team. I've been cheering for the Rams since the Packers got their ass whooped and been eliminated, but I think the Rams win. I think it's going to be a good one. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I definitely like the over here a lot. I like the over. I think it's going to be a very high-scoring game. I think Matthew Stafford's going to put them away in the fourth, like middle to late. Mid-fourth quarter. I got the Rams winning by 7, 35-28.
35-28. So you got the Rams winning by 7. So you're taking the Rams -4, and you're taking the over here.
Yeah, over. I like the over a lot. I like the over more than the 4.5.
Oh, wow. So you like the over more than the spread. Okay. Here's my thoughts here. Look, the Rams, they're 12-5 in the regular season, 15-5 overall, including playoffs. But here's the thing, out of the 4 teams that they lost to, they had 5 losses, but they lost twice to the Niners. 3 out of those 4 teams had top 10 pass defenses. Cincinnati's pass defense is ranked 26th.
Damn, how do you feel about that?
26, Big Ree. I mean, I think they're vulnerable there, right? I mean, Rams, first of all, are not big on their run game. Michelle's doing all right. And Akers, we're not really sure what we're going to get out of him. He came back, and so they're going to be passing a lot. And clearly, Cincinnati has a 26th ranked pass D. Rams are 4-1 in their last 5 home games, and technically they are at home. Doesn't matter if they're not the home team; they're at home. SoFi Stadium. It's going to be a lot of LA fans. And in those last five home games, they're only giving up 14 points per game. Look, Stafford, 6 touchdowns, only 1 interception, averaging over 300 yards in the playoffs. And then let's talk about the Bengals, okay? The Bengals, 10-7 in the regular season, 13-7 overall. I'll make it clear here. I picked the Raiders to cover in the wild card round. They didn't cover. I didn't think that the Bengals would win in the second round, in the divisional round against Tennessee. They squeaked out that win. I didn't think they were going to beat Kansas City. They squeaked out that win. Versus Las Vegas, they were outgained 385 to 308. Okay. And they won the turnover battle 2-0. They had no turnovers. Vegas had 2. Then let's go to Tennessee. They were outgained 353 to 345. And they won the turnover battle 3-1. They only had 1 turnover versus Tennessee at 3. Then versus Kansas City, they were outgained 375 to 359. They also they won the turnover battle there 1-2 also. So if you look at this, right, then Las Vegas and Kansas City both had more first downs. And against Tennessee, they beat Tennessee 17-16 in first down. But if you look at this, they're outgained in all 3 playoff games, okay? And the turnover difference are 7-2. You got those kind of numbers, man? I wouldn't be surprised if the Jets won all 3 games, to be honest here. Not a big believer at all in the Bengals. And look, I like Joe Burrow, liked him at LSU. He had a great, last year, and I like him. They got a lot of offensive weapons, but they shouldn't be here. I'm going to make that clear. They have no business being in the Super Bowl. They probably could have lost every single game there, especially against Tennessee and Kansas City. They should have lost. They got lucky against Tennessee and Kansas City to get deflection, to get tipped interceptions, not clean interceptions, tipped interceptions at the end to set them up for game-winning field goals. Look, Cincinnati controls the clock. I'll give them that, but they're going up against the 6th-ranked pass D of the Rams. I don't think they're going to do that much on the ground. And then look, Cincinnati does have the 5th-ranked, rush D, but in reality, the Rams' run game hasn't been great. So I think that's not that big of a deal. Look, Joe Burrow has been playing good, but this guy gets sacked on average 3 times per game, on average. And
we got Aaron
Donald, Floyd. They got Von Miller. They got some people. Obviously, the Rams don't have a whole lot of sacks this year.
Yeah.
But this is a different game. Obviously, Cincinnati's O-line is vulnerable. I said that against Tennessee, and they got sacked 9 times against Tennessee. But the only reason they won that game is three interceptions by Tannehill.
Exactly.
Otherwise, they would have
gave him that game.
They would have been booted long time ago. Look, boys and girls, do not get fooled here at all. This is an easy one. This is probably going to be one of the easiest Super Bowl spread-wise to pick in a long time. Do not get fooled at all. Rams minus 4.5 is the lock of the century, similar to Alabama plus 6.5 against Georgia in the SEC championship game. That's one of these lock of the centuries here. And I'm going to go against you, Big Ree. I know you like the over 48.5. I like the under here. I don't think Cincinnati puts up that many points here. And so I like the Rams to win 31-16 here. So I'm taking the Rams minus 4.5, and I'm taking the under 48.5. Now I'm going to get into, me and Big Reed are going to get into some prop bets that we like, and so these are fun game props, and these are juicy. A lot of good value here, boys and girls. So I would go big on the props, and that way you have some juice throughout the game. If your team doesn't go well, then you got some juice on the props. My first prop bet is the first half winning margin. I got the Rams by 7, between 7 and 9 points for the first half. This is plus 800, boys and girls, 8-1. I like the Rams to be up 14-6 or 14-7 at halftime, and so 8-1. Take the Rams plus by 7 or 9 here. Prop 2, I got Total touchdowns by the Rams in the first half. Over 1 is -105, so basically even money. I like the Rams to have at least 2 touchdowns. Like I said, I think it's 14-6. I'm taking the over -105 there. The third prop bet here is exact touchdowns in the game. So total touchdowns in the game. Listen, I'm going to go with both 5 or 6.
BOD.
So they're both plus 375. If you put, say, $100 on, or $50, whatever you want to do on both 5 and 6, if either one of those come through, you're winning.
Yeah.
You're still up. And so I really like that one. The fourth prop bet here is first score of the game. Once again, this is a hedge bet. You do both. LA, the Rams to score a touchdown, plus 280, or Cincinnati to get a field goal, plus 375. So if you do both, I think it's going to be either one of those. First score of the game.
Yeah.
Put it on both of them to hedge yourself. Fifth prop bet here is length of the first touchdown. I'm going 16 to 25 yards. Doesn't mean it has to be a run, pass, whatever. It's going to be 16 to 25 yards. This is plus 400 here.
Yeah.
So I like that, 16 to 25. 6, total sacks in the game. I like over 5.5. You got plus 110. So by both teams, over 5.5 sacks. I think the Rams get at least 4 or 5 themselves. And so that's plus 110. Take the over 5.5. Seventh prop bet here is will the Rams score in every quarter? That's plus 1,400. That's 14 to 1. I like that. I think the Rams score in every quarter. So that's a yes. Plus 1,400. 14 to 1. Take the Rams to score. And then my 8th prop bet here is MVP of the game. I know the sexy picks are Cooper Kupp, Matthew Stafford, Joe Burrow. Look, I don't go for the sexy picks here, boys and girls. I think there's value here on Odell Beckham Jr., who's 28 to 1. Put $50 on Odell Beckham. That's going to return $1,400. You put 100, that's going to return $2,800. And this is a long shot, but I could see this happening. Jalen Ramsey, 100 to 1 on FanDuel. MVP odds, he gets
MGM, not FanDuel.
on MGM, and 100 to 1 odds there. I would put them on both of these guys, and it's a flyer. One of them comes through, you're up big. Ramsey comes through, you're really happy. So those are my prop bets. All right, Big Ree.
All right, the first one I got is T. Higgins, anytime touchdown, plus 170. That's an easy one. That's my lock. I'm putting more on that than the actual game. The second one I got is Van Jefferson, anytime touchdown at plus 260. If Higbee plays, I like that as an anytime touchdown at plus 260 as well. Tyler Boyd, anytime touchdown, plus 200. Van Jefferson, over 34 yards. Joe Burrow, over 11.5 rushing yards.
Only 11.5?
Yeah.
Interesting.
T. Higgins, over 69 receiving yards. And that's pretty much it.
T. Higgins over 16. I mean the Burrow one is interesting because I think they're gonna have him scrambling because
exactly.
he's gonna
That's
be
what I
running,
like,
and that's an interesting one. 11.5.
Yeah. All right. Anything you want to say before we log off?
No, I mean it's gonna be a great Super Bowl 56 live from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. We're representing the Rams here in Los Angeles. Enjoy the game, boys and girls, whether you're at the game or you're watching it. Enjoy the food.
Be
Nothing
safe.
like it.
Don't DUI.
Yeah.
Call your Uber.
Exactly. Listen to Big Reed. Take a Lyft or an Uber if you're at a party. Do not drink and drive. Enjoy. Be safe. And it's going to be a good game, boys and girls. All right.
All right.